Also, I'm a cop running around with a clipboard, yellow gloves, and a fucking a crowbar in my hand. I don't look suspicious at all. Hello.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Fair enough. Brain.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What's that magazine?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing. Continue.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Stupid famous people. I approve of this, very futuristic. Sure, I guess? That sounds creepy as shit. I'm not even interested in the magazine. I don't know why I asked about it. I mean, that's true.
Yeah, me neither.
Fair. What is a frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Okay, but why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Fair. Brain?
The story goes that normal fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Ah, fair enough. Thank you, Encyclopedia. Anyway, questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
I need to exchange this giant novelty check for 25 real.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before, and slips it under the counter. Interesting.
Anything else I can do for you?
Okay, well, we got some cash now. Brain?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. Other brain?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Electrochemistry is just life of the party. Does Freet have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling and Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. She looks back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Do you have a fridge? Professional advice. I put in a request for 2 monitors. The IT guy came today, told me the monitors have been approved, helped me set up the 2 monitors in my office, and left. Okay. What else you got, Hippofant? Got an email tonight from a boss saying that my monitor request had been approved and that they were on the way. I see you have options here. So I absolutely should not tell the boss that I got the monitors already, right? Personally, I would pretend you didn't get the email. Because it's funnier that way. Yeah, do you have a fridge?
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
She nods towards the buzzing machine in the corner. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Measure the fridge with your fingers, one eye closed. Never mind, it would never fit. Right. Don't want to get your best IT friend in trouble, though. I mean, that's true, you don't. On the other hand, if your computer supports it, you could have 3 monitors. No, let's press the matter. I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of a hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Okay.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Pity. It would have been so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right now, I'm just doing it for the laughs. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Do you know the man who died?
not really.
Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Right. How long has it been there?
I don't know really long.
Thank you. And what do you think happened?
I don't know.
Excellent. She's a font of information.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Thank you, Kim.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to the magazine. Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in? That seems like a bad thing to ask. I'm just gonna leave now. There was... Let's see, a raincoat here?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
A 1 endurance raincoat. That's not terrible. Yeah, okay. Buy a raincoat.
Here you go.
Excellent. Now, I need healing
The
items.
tear machine stands in the corner.
Don't need you. What are you?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal
Is it
sprays, and blister
Nasafed?
packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Is it Nasafed, the healing stuff?
I don't know.
Nasal
Let's see.
spray.
Nosafed is a
Painkiller.
nasal spray. I don't really know what hypnogamma is.
Okay. Oh, okay, so there it is. +1 health, +3 health. Oh. I mean... So 9 times 3... So this is actually cheaper. I'll take that.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And I'll also have a Nasafed.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Bathrobe! Thank you very much for the raid. And for the resub. Excellent. 7 months. Fantastic. Let's get you a quick shout out here. There we go. What were you up to? Hey, Dragon Age. Nice. Did you get it to function okay? Okay. That's all I need from you. Right. I wonder if we could convince... Oh, good, it's working. Excellent. I wonder if we could convince the guy at the Whirling and Rags to let us use his fridge. But I kind of doubt it. So... Alright, we'll ask him one more time. And... then we'll see what else we can do by talking to Kuno. Almost ran 10 hours before it crashed. Nice! Well, I mean, Denerim's gonna crash regardless, but that's good. Use the valve patch.
Can I
Nice.
help you?
I still need a fridge.
Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
No?
You're lying. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Fine, fine. Not gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something mean.
This is a culinary establishment,
See?
not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
Right.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant!
I
Yeah,
hate
yeah,
to say
same
it,
thing, same
but
thing.
it
Right,
looks
right,
like we're going
right.
to have to-
Leaving now. Okay, we have to talk to Kuno, which is just depressing. Bathrobe, how are you today, by the way? Loading. There we go. And we gotta talk to Kuno before everybody needs to get off work. Kuno!
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
Excellent. If I had my own tavern or restaurant, I'd let you store things in my fridge. That's awkward.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Okay. Stop using the K word, belongs in the past. Or I could correct them on their use of a derogatory term. Wow. Yeah, this kid's not gonna learn shit. So, right. Anyway, have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
Kunowas isn't dead. I didn't know she could die. Kuno, I need a fridge. Also, apparently we could do some empathy here. Screw it, let's try it.
What's going on? Is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene thrown
Right,
like you
right.
don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Anyway,
You told the city and fuck
just
you
skip all
too.
of that
Explain
because we did
himself.
this.
As if explaining some kind of work, some kind of avant-garde work way ahead of its time. Stop denying it. You want art all over you.
Okay, anyway.
You want to smear yourself.
I talked to
with art.
Manana about the armor.
So,
Okay. He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. He said thank you. That's good. I like that.
fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
There we go.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Continue.
Look, pig, Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Right. Whatever.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here.
Continue.
After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Okay.
Yeah, real interesting.
Well, apparently, if she's the reason he's a
doesn't-
dick, can we actually talk to her?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hmm. The corpse made me puke twice. I was wondering why you don't.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to.
Okay. More talking.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are these strange words you use?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't
Okay.
be traumatizing here. Get
More
I'll
conversations.
die before I squeal.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get
Okay.
the fuck out of here, face.
More conversation.
I'll die before I squeal.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Okay. More talking.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
Brain?
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Right. Well, no getting rid of her. So... Oh. What do you have to say?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet,
You should take care of that, then.
but I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Oh, good. Brain?
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
That's nice. Okay, Kuno, before we leave,
Fuck does Kuno care?
I need a fridge.
For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
Okay, where is it?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Hmm. 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 I mean, I could give him a corpse-free yard, but I don't think he cares. I could offer to repay him for the information, which I don't want to owe this kid shit. So let's say a corpse-free yard.
Kuno's got everything Kuno needs. All civics and shit.
Brain?
He doesn't know what that means. Talking about civics and shit didn't make this any easier.
I think I just ruined my chances.
You can't buy Kuno, pig. Kuno's already got everything.
Right, same thing. Right, I guess I'll owe you one.
Kuno's clock's not doing shit. Kuno's got a fuck.
Don't believe him, Kuno. He just wants to use your fridge.
Okay. Slightly better chance now. Go!
Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
That sounds kind of weak.
No, it's not weakness. It's sincere. Do not confuse sincerity with weakness. Say it. Trust me.
That's not gonna help, right? Okay, rhetoric.
The fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep telling your sad story.
Ah, rhetoric, you're just... no. I've lost everything, Kuno. My memory, my money, even my name. I can't lose my job, too. Please help me. This isn't gonna work at all.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to processing.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig. If you were Kuno, the fuck would you care?
Right. Rhetoric, you lied to me.
You just haven't done it long enough. You need to do it even longer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The golden-mouthed man is a liar. He can't be trusted, sire. He only wants to humiliate you.
Yes, I know I failed the check.
No, it's the face blob who's trying to humiliate you. Why does he speak like that? Why can't he speak like a normal person?
Kuno has a point even if you don't like it. I mean, yeah, fair enough. This is what happens when you fail checks. If I were Kuno, I probably wouldn't care. This isn't about me, it's about the people I'm trying to help. If you don't tell me I have to ask other people, that'll take too long, the body's decomposing. Drama and rhetoric insulting each other. Yeah, my brain does not like itself. Yeah, if I were Kuno, I probably wouldn't care. Let's try that.
See sad shit? Kuno doesn't fucking care about this sad shit. Your sad shit.
Okay.
Now, how about you at least try to entertain the Kuno, or get the fuck off his crime scene?
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
Thank you, Kim.
That's actually not such a bad idea. Kids do see stuff.
Okay. Talk to the gardener. She doesn't like you.
Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds? Kuno gives you hot fucking leads, snitch bit style, and you come back griefing the Kuno. The fuck out of here.
Continue. Apparently that was damaging to my morale somehow.
These pants are too small for you.
I don't know why that would be damaging to my morale, but whatever. I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I pushed the panels aside.
And then what? You fucking there. You fucking Kuno's kingdom.
I feel like a year from now, Jin is going to do a second playthrough of Dragon Age and Disco. You know, it's to succeed on checks. I will never succeed on checks. It's fine.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
I found a plate covered in powdered residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Brain?
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Okay. What's with the tube of magnesalam?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
A lot of people in this game don't realize that failing a check puts you on a one-way dialogue track to get mad at the game for putting them on the cock carousel. I'm just laughing about it. It's more fun that way. Is Kuno secretly a bard? He just used cutting words on to critical effect, right?
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips Mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Continue.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Right, just magnesium, don't mystify it, or I know all about magnesium. I apparently know all about it, don't I? Possibly? Maybe.
You're not getting this, Pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
I have no shame. It's true, I don't. It's absolutely true.
Fuck you, Pig. Don't do Mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Fair enough. What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Okay. Cool pig head. I liked it. I got one too. This one. Point to your own head. It's shit. I'm saying that because it's funny.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Well played. No one saw that coming.
That's beautiful. Anyway, I've had enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Right, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't...
Okay, so we have to find a place to sleep. Which apparently is going to involve talking to the manager of the restaurant, which probably isn't going to go well, but let's find out. No, this game's amazing. I love it. It's fantastic. Do 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 do.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
After everything we've been through. Kim is about to say something. Let him. Yeah, fine.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
Just commenting on it because he failed the check was railroad. Yeah. Yeah, that was some epic railroading. It's true.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Also, we never found the fridge.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
Right.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I do still have my keys.
Good luck trying to use it.
Fair.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
It's not going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Brain?
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Excellent.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay, goodbye. Also, we never found a fridge, and I'm a little worried about leaving the body out there for another day. But I guess we could just send it to processing. I think that would be fine. Hopefully that counts. Yeah, send a victim's body to processing. Check twice to see whether you've done with all the corpse-related tasks after you send the body away. You can't take it back. I wonder if I should try to steal the boots. Also, what? Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Okay. Spirit to corpse, if I remember correctly, isn't the spirit of the body? I believe so, yeah. Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
Ah,
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
okay. What are they?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Okay. How do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Ah, so you took his spinners.
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I like it. Yeah, I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put them on yours?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry that we have to sell them.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
Brain?
But thank you.
Okay. Said something about a pawn shop.
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay, close the door and leave. And apparently down this way, what is this? Ancient fountain, doesn't pump water anymore, and there's a tree in it. Beautiful. Sewer grate, a gateway to a river of filth. Excellent. Are you going to be the pawn shop? Also, what's in this trash can? Ooh, gloves. Hey, pawn shop. Good guy, Kim, right? Kim's best guy. Nope, don't leave. Just look at things. Some kind of machine, antique cash register. Most military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, the film projector is whirling away. Okay. Pawn shop, talk to me.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
It's like if August Derleth wrote irreverent comedy. Not familiar with the name.
What can I do for you?
Right, Brain?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the
So
ship.
he's a little high, that's fine. Tell you what, now that we are here, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Go on.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
Beautiful.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Okay. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Oh god. I think your selections are more tasteful than others. Yeah, let's say that.
It keeps me entertained.
Unimpressed with my snobbery. Damn, Brain?
Entertained. He might be high. If he is, on what?
Okay, electrochemistry, tell me.
Okay. He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Damn. When your IT teacher can't set up a Google Classroom, you get to skip school. Wow! Your IT teacher, are they perhaps ancient? Or just not too bright? Daryleth is the reason, if you remember H.P. Lovecraft, he started the Lovecraft Society, was the first president of the fan club, helped keep Weird Tales magazine afloat. Oh, okay, fair enough. Wouldn't know was supposed to meet them today. Excellent. Well, welcome to the show, Maglore. Right, Brain, tell me things.
Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
Solid. Brain.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Okay. By the way, do you happen to have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Okay, we did find something out here. First off, I pawned my own gun. Second, it was a couple of days ago. Third, it was claimed by a woman, which means that it's very likely that the union boss doesn't have it.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Right.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
I sold you my gun.
You,
Continue.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Excellent. Now we'll be finding out who was killed with it. Oh, God.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Right. Brain?
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I'm gonna use up all my morale meds, aren't I? Anyway, something you're not telling me?
You weren't quite yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
All of this probably true.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Oh, wow. Good God. After we went online last year, they still can't get one set up. Wow, yeah. Maybe it's just a one-time issue. Possibly. Still don't have to mail... Don't have a mail for the second class. It starts in an hour. Oh. I think the IT professional might just be somebody who knew what a computer was. Like, this is a PC. That's all he knew. Keyboard, mouse, monitor. That's all he got. And they're like, you must be an IT whiz. And that's how he got the job. Okay. So... How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
Oh, good God.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Brain?
This has got to be the most. Wow.
Yeah.
There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice.
Okay. Kim is disappointed in you. It's true. Kim is the new Morrigan. Constantly disappointed in me. So far, $150 a semester. I mean, it's cheaper than what it would have cost me to go to school, and my teachers were just as stupid, so... Right. I could just say nothing and see what he says. Well, Now, Maglor, you are in... Let's see, you're in Europe somewhere, aren't you? Because I never... I don't think I asked. Maybe I did once, but I can't remember where you're from. So I know schooling costs over there are much lower than they are here. So, I mean, that's a plus. Happens to the best of us, apparently. I could be very, very, very down on myself. I'm sorry you had to see me in that state. Yeah, let's apologize.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Was the Blyer a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig.
Oh no.
Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Does Kuno S have my gun?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yeah.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Okay. Eastern Europe? Yeah, okay. Not sure it'll be worth your time or money. Yeah, that's fair. Any qualified IT professional in North America would easily collect like $90,000 salary. Not necessarily. Depends on what you're doing. Going to medical school, I think computer ineptness comes with the field. Oh shit. So the last hospital I went to, when I was still working as an EMT, they had a different router on every... So they had a different router system on every floor. And then they had a router literally every 10 feet because they didn't want to spring for ones that would last for a longer signal than 10 feet. So... It's amazing. Okay, so... This is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime, blame it on the citizens militia? I'm sorry I sold my gun. I don't like it either.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I could find her?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
The Minecraft torch method of router placement. Exactly, yeah. And they could have just bought repeaters instead of full routers, but no, it was a router every 10 feet. I'm just like... Right, brain?
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Have people from Avert Claire's Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Okay, so that's how he knew about the gun.
They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
We need all these routers so the internet can't escape. Again, not questioning where my IT guy got the monitors if my office says that they're on order right now.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Okay.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
It's one of those $20 words. Okay, so at least now I know how I lost my sidearm.
Of course.
So, well, let's sell the things
Yes,
first.
we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Excellent.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Ew.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
I like this guy. He is so strung out.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 60 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Fair. Other brain.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Aw.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'd like to sell my clothes. Right, access my pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Keep the pen. Lieutenant's handkerchief is his. Sell the postcard. Photo of a happy couple. Sell that postcard as well. And the photo of a happy couple. Excellent. So now I've got some cash. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Fair. What do the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Fair. And then the happy couple turns out to be a key item. I mean, probably. That's how these games work. Brain.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Excellent. I do have spare clothes to sell.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Okay.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Apparently my tie is evil and swallows light itself.
Your mother is a necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparking in the light of the projector.
The tie is gonna kill me. Oh, good God. Right, nothing to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
I can do another... Because of the strange tie incident, my chances went up. Fuck it, go for it.
Nope.
Damn.
Still no clue. You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
Can you aid in our investigation?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the Wild Pines representative in town?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of wild pines, and I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
Have you met the Wild Pines rep?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we?
I hate the fail noise. It makes the success noise so much more satisfying. True. It reminds me of flashbulbs. That's what it reminds me of, which might make me even older than I actually am. But yeah, flashbulbs on cameras when you used to take the picture would shatter. That's the kind of noise it reminds me of. Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Okay, Brain.
He doesn't know anything.
Excellent. All I got.
Pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Fantastic. Don't ask about the missing gun. Call it a day. Now, what else is here?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
Okay.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
Eh.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, studying the light. Awesome. I could let my gaze run over it. I might as well.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Okay, Brain.
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
I like that conceptualization knows what my living room looks like, even though I don't. Nothing else. Okay. And what's back
The
here?
boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Enjoy the lurk, Samo. Right, stand on your tiptoes and see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Brain.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Ooh. Brain.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Right. Are you sure that works?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
Okay. What about the machine?
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
First disco character went everywhere with a boombox is so obnoxious. But could it come in handy with my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Brain.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party? Fuck it, let's ask him.
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Okay, Kim came back with an excellent pun. Or, not pun, but excellent joke. Work first, party later.
That is the unofficial RCM motto, yes.
Excellent. What's your good news, Bathrobe?
It's not, sadly.
Aw. Okay, any chance
You see
you have
rows
music?
of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Interesting.
Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Okay, Inland Empire is giving me ideas, but we don't know who she is. Finally got an email. I'm now a Fiat Chrysler Stellantis employment pool. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Bathrobe.
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Okay, inspect the knights.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Excellent. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
That's cute.
A long, long time ago.
Okay. Uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Okay, and in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
And what are these?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes?
Ah, of course.
Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers.
Gotcha.
I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. Let's say it's meant to give hope.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can find a nice figurine.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
All
Most of
right.
them are just broken toys.
Got a 98 in your dexterity test. What's involved in that? Step away from the table. Right.
Hey, psst.
Yes?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Why is there word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I haven't. Yeah, I said some mildly left-wing things, but none of that.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Okay.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What's it about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Go on.
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Right.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Okay.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Hilarious. Might be getting picked up for contingent work at Stellanatus, which is less money and hours, but apparently still has benefits. Nice. Very cool. Love the game's interrelationship with communism. Yeah. Just takes the piss out of it at the same time, has a rendering and sympathetic, and such tightrope out. Agreed, yeah. No, it really is well done. Dexterity test is all about reading a work order and then screwing in bolts and moving boxes according to the work order. Oh, yeah.
Now get to work, comrade.
What do you think? Do we want to be a communist? Oh, thank you, Sniper Bug. Just had one, but I have another. Communism Pog. Well, I'm a communist. Not even sure this makes you a communist right away. Okay, well, screw it. Let's try it.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
What? You didn't say anything about firing squads?
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Thank you very much, Sniper Bug. I hope you have an excellent night. Gives you a thought that can make you a communist. Okay. Right. Finish the thought. Excellent. I have another thought I can deal with. Let's leave and go pay off Gert. Maybe communism isn't the way after all. I should probably internalize something before I go to bed, because it does seem to take a while. It's an aggressive flavor of communism. It's communism, but with bombs. Time does not pass while you're sleeping because you're asleep. Oh. Well. Might as well do it before I go to bed anyway. But you. About the money I owe you.
Help you?
Uh.
Yes. Have you got it?
Yep.
Well.
You know what? I'll apologize. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Okay. Communism with bombs, so normal communism. Well, it looked good on paper, right?
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Okay.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Let's tell him I'm going to sing karaoke at some point.
Absolutely out of the question.
Harsh.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing This Place to Shit.
Inland Empire is amazing. Stuffs rags in a vodka bottle.
Your body is ready, sire.
Hey. Okay, so my body's approving. So, okay. What do we have? We have the communism. We have white mourning. Which is... this is me being sad about my current state of life. The lonesome long way home. Trace drunken steps back home, jump across raised channel bridge southwest of here, fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, shuffle your feet along the courtyard, scaring little children, go under the great raised motor track to 881 until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. Okay, so this is my home. This is apparently this is how I figure out where I live. You know, let's internalize that. That's a reference to a gaming convention years ago. Yes, it is. Inland Empire speaks my language. Okay, we're going to internalize this. There we go. Lonesome Long Way Home is being internalized. And we got our shit together already. That's fine. Can't internalize anything else. Kronos decided to naff off before I could pick him up. Okay. Let's go to bed. You can internalize something else. Okay. Start with 3 slots. Looks like I actually have 6 at the moment. Don't know. But we can do other things as well. I'm pretty sure this is the woman who is going to be somebody who has my gun, or possibly here. But you.
Yes?
Apparently you're just going to follow me till I go to bed. So many thoughts to internalize, right?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
It's an excellent redecoration. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
He's gonna beat me up, isn't he? Alright, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
I'm glad that it read all of that out before it even loaded the screen. Continue.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Okay.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might have picked up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? Yeah, I'll ask him. Never thought about it because I always found it, but I wonder what happens if the shoe is still out here. Kim probably laughs at you, I would imagine.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly 1 cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Okay. How'd you get to be so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Yeah, okay. Right, return to the debriefing.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, We inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Okay.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
Excellent.
In addition, we got that body down from the tree, and we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
Good.
I still feel like we're missing something, but we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
Now I have to go do a playthrough and leave the shoe there.
He's right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Hmm.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
Okay. Takes a deep drag and looks at the city. That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. The initial interviews, yes, well, we talked to some people. How am I at communicating, by the way? I mean, empathy's good. Encyclopedic knowledge is decent. I'm probably not bad at it. Let's say it's my forte.
Very important indeed. Well, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare.
And I botched it.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
Brain?
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
It's true. I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. Let's go for it.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Don't know how I feel about my name.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought.
Fair enough. Continue. Brain?
Kim must have had doubts about his name at some point too, but deliberately discarded them.
Okay. Have you ever wanted to change your name, Kim?
Change? No, not exactly. But I think all of us at some point imagined what our lives might have been had we been something else.
I mean, that's fair.
And then we feel trapped by the names we've been given as symbols of the intentions and expectations of others.
He pulls a long, pensive drag.
Even if I were to change my name now, upon hearing any syllable that sounds like Kim in the street, I turn to see who was calling me.
That's a fair point.
But let's move on to the Wild Pines rep.
Right. We didn't get to that interview.
No, we didn't. It's very important that we do it tomorrow, latest.
He breathes out a billow of silver smoke.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Kinda.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
Oh no. I didn't realize the game would punish me for fucking running. Fuck's sake. I don't like to waste time. My moves fast. Rest has to move to keep up. Let's say that.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on the cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Aww. So what are your powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Okay, why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay. Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
True. Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Interesting. How can we be sure the people will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Interesting. And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Interesting. So if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Interesting.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Okay. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. Okay. Who makes the rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly.
Okay.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Okay. Let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Fair enough. Brain.
Or if they think you do.
So what is the moral intern?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Okay. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Okay. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Okay, Brian.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Do you like them?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
Interesting. Brian. That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
Okay. So what do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Interesting.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Gotcha. So what's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Fair enough.
Something kind and usual.
Brain.
Something almost self-explanatory.
More brain.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
And electrochemistry jumps to sex. Great. Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Okay. Apparently I have an opinion.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on the cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there, pointing to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. Okay. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. I mean, he's got a point. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently, immigrants, liberal, kips, fucking, oh, Jesus. Things are bad out there. Yeah, this is an awful place.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Okay. Maybe we should make our own law?
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Okay. Brain?
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Excellent. Look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
Brain?
This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
That's a shame. Brain some more.
An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsaragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
Continue.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
Okay. And in Jamrock and the GRH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Okay. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Okay. Well, that was fun. Loading. There we go. Right. To bed.